Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Phillies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Vince Velasquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Here now is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Line, but speared on a hop. No problem here. 1 away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
In now, Luis Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That is third. The lefty, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Kingery's there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here it comes. Alex Bohm is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here now is Adam Hazley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 31 RBIs. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Corbin calls for it. 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Oh, 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. High and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, 3.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Nationals, the right fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You know, DeRo, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Hard hit ball to short. Segura has it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Corbin playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short, right to him. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Gene Segura standing in. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. 9-1-2 due up.
Patrick Corbin.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
In there, strike 2.
0-2 the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now for Washington, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They enter the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, "It's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff." We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Corbin is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Up next, Adam Hazley. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Bohm, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Bell, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization, top to bottom.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Bell sent packing for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Starlin Castro. He singled first time up. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Gene Segura comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Devo. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Long dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Vince Velasquez. He popped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Next to hit is Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three-two pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. One and two to the Nationals pitcher. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Inside ball one.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Miniak.
Phillies, the third baseman, Alex.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adam.
Next, it'll be Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Into the box, Luis Garcia. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Now here's the pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Andrew McCutchen. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runner goes for 2nd. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hoskins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Ryan Harper trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Scott Kingery.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Ready with the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, here is Kyle Schwarber. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 to Schwarber.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Hector Neris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against Hector Neris: 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Has a look, now the pitch. Starlin Castro is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set, here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1 left for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping up is Brad Miller. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Alec Bohm is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Miller aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Voth is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Carter Kieboom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Brandon Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
So here is Alex Avila. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's just 1 for 6. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Ball, that's low.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A little bouncer. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The Phils maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Now, as he'll take a changeup here for Struck. Kinsler has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And he popped him up. Hoskins into foul territory. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch popped up, and Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down here 5-1. And now here is JT Realmuto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Voth stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Gene Segura will be next. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a
He'll
ball.
interplay with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Robles looking up. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller.
Second baseman.
He'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Robles is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nats 1. Ranger Suarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left field, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now to bat, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Skied down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Full count still. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to stand in is Josh Bell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Ro. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2, the final total today. The Philadelphia Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Vince Velasquez earns his 5th winner of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
coche, la estrella, el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon.